Hi everyone, so today I'll be trying a couple new Spellbinders club kits for August of 2024, if you can believe it. Excuse me, so I'm going to try out the clear stamp of the month. I do have the clear stamp and the die of the month. You can pick up the stamp by itself or the bundle here, or the deluxe caboodle, which will have everything in it, so I have all that for you. And the 3D embossing folder this month. I think it'll look lovely this paired on top of that. So the 3D embossing folder is Floral Expressions, and then the clear stamp is called Colorful Expressions Blossoms. And I was just thinking, I think in the last video I didn't mention the names of the kits, but in the very initial video I made with the whole unboxing I did do that, and I'll link that video in the description box because it'll talk about everything, and today we just kind of go for it. So Spellbinders did send these items free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links, so thank you for using those if you would like to. And yeah, we're just going to get right to it, guys. So again, photopolymer stamps, really great quality stamps. We're going to do some coloring, die cutting, and popping them on top of and then we're going to pop them on top of a beautiful piece of cardstock that was embossed with the 3D embossing folder. So I'm just going to grab those things, and if you're watching this video, you can now sign up. I forgot to mention that in the last video. Also, whenever you see the video on the 5th or the 6th, that means if you're a new member, you can definitely sign up now. There's no commitment. You can cancel, you know, in a couple days or whatever, as long as, you know, it goes through and they know they're sending you out this one. And that's it. You know, you can continue on or not and change it up. Once you're a member, you can change it up at the beginning of the month. The next month, you know, if you want to add something on or cancel whichever one you had, however you want to play with that, you can do that then. So, and then you get 10% off the site every day as long as you're logged in. You'll have your 10% discount. It'll be, as you're, you know, scrolling through, the pricing you see does already have the 10% off reflected. So let's just get started. I'll be right back. I'm going to create a card base, and this might be weird, but I want to use black paper in the background. I think that's going to look lovely, actually. So you might think, oh, okay. But I think it'll look really nice. So card base, A2 size paper. I'm going to make an A2 size card. So cut at 5.5 inches, score at 4 1/4, and don't cut it at 4 1/4, which I have been known to do. I'll just grab that cutting one and cut it again. We do not want that. We just want to score it. Here we go. And then this piece, it's kind of a piece of paper I've already cut into before, so I just want to make sure it's 4 1/8 in this direction. And I'm keeping the straight line of it and cutting this other piece off. And by 5 3/8 in the other direction. That's the matte layer I like, but if you like quarters, you know, 4 by 5 1/4, or the whole thing 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Now, I'm sure this will be fine, but sometimes I like to include tips that, you know, I don't use too often, but if you feel like your paper is really thick, or like this one feels a little bit dry, and you want to bust up those fibers before you get in your 3D embossing folder, just a little bit of water, just like a little bit of water, okay? That might be a little bit too much. I'm going to actually spread that out. Will help these fibers kind of break up. You're not trying to wet the whole thing, but just a little something. And just pick a spot, you know, wherever it is. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous folder. And I'm just going to run that through. So with the Platinum 6, I'm going to use the universal plate, and I'm just going to use the plate and the adapter, and I'll show you what that is. But a lot of times I don't really talk about this kind of thing because depending on your machine, you're going to do something different. But platform base, 3D embossing folder, and then the adapter. So that's all I'm going to do, and run that through, and I'll be right back. Alright, check this guy out. I mean, look at that. Just gorgeous. I knew in the black it was just going to be so dramatic. That looks beautiful. I mean, this, I'm just leaving it like this. You can use the back side of it, the deboss side. The emboss side, obviously. You can get a little gilding wax and roll your fingers over that and just highlight those flowers and leaves. Look really gorgeous. Okay, I'm just going to glue this down. So, tons of glue because it does have a lot of hills and valleys. And I'm just going to pop that on here. Okay guys, I put a little bit of weight on top of this. I don't want to crush my design, so a lot of times I'll put the whole platform and then like machine on top, but I don't want to do that. Look at this. I mean, just with a sentiment, you are done. I mean, so pretty. But we're going to take it a little step further with our stamping. That's, I think, my brand new favoriteest embossing folder. Alright, so this guy, Again, photopolymer, you smell it, they smell great. It smells almost chocolatey, but a little bit, you know, just the photopolymer smell. I have not used these yet, obviously. They do have a sticky dispersion layer. You can take like an alcohol wipe and wipe it off. You can stick it on your shirt or your sweater or something just to get that stickiness off. I just go for it and I just stamp it a few times before, you know, it might be super clear. And that's just what I do, but if you are having trouble at stamping really nicely, just know that it's because of that dispersion layer. There we go. Alright, I don't want that to move here. I just like picked it up. It's like, that's how it is. I'm going to use a hybrid ink. I'll probably be using alcohol ink markers, but you know, so I'm just definitely using that. I'm kind of using it to scrub that dispersion layer. I'll pop this on here. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to do this a couple times, just because it's brand new. Yeah, I can see that. And there might be a little, I don't think that's what it's meant to look like, but we will see. Hold on. There's like a piece missing on my stamp, and that's probably just an issue with the manufacturing of this one. But if you find that yours looks like that, just let Spellbinders know, and I'm sure they will replace it. Actually, I know they will. Yeah. There's something going on like right there. Okay. And I need to get this center of this guy really in there. That looks better. Okay, is that? Got a little ink over here. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Let me clean up and then we're gonna stamp the For You also. I'll be right back. So as you can see, obviously there's not a line through this, so I think that's just how that one was manufactured, a little bit not complete. So I don't think that'll be everybody, but if you do have something like that, let them know. Okay. I'm just gonna keep a lot of black and white, and then of course I'm gonna color my flowers. So I have this For You. It might fit here. I will say this is alcohol ink marker paper, and it does cost a little more than regular paper, but sometimes when I switch out to another piece of paper, that same white, it won't be the exact same color. So I'm just gonna go for it on this one, but I am gonna stamp it with VersaFine ink because I love VersaFine for sentiments. It looks really nice and dark and amazing. So I'm just going to take that. I mean, I don't know if you can see how it picked up the colors like just so well. And look at that. I mean, that is that. Okay. I will be right back. VersaFine can take a little while to dry, so what I'm going to do is hit it with a little bit of embossing powder and just heat set that, so that'll add a little something to our design. And you can do that with this guy too. Well, not with the hybrid ink, but if you had done that in VersaFine, you can heat set it and it'll look really nice and sturdy. So I'm going to heat set that and I'll be right back. Okay guys, and you know, I'm going to take a moment to kind of fix my stamp here, my image. So I'm just going to take a micron pigment pen and just kind of do a little work here. So basically just kind of connecting that there, maybe a little bit that goes over here. It looked like there was like a little something there, maybe that little line there. And I can definitely look at the image and see what it's supposed to look like, but for now I'm just kind of completing it, and as you can see that really just helps out quite a bit. And here I'm just gonna just make up some lines because I can't really tell, it's just kind of a lot of stuff going on there. Was there another one coming out there? It looks like there might have been. Like here. Maybe. I guess it was just like a little something like that. That's fine. I'm just going to kind of keep filling it in to just kind of complete it, guys. Sorry. But I'll take a moment to do that, and I will be right back. I actually did a little video about my peaches. That's what this kind of thing reminds me of. The flowers are so pretty, but they are done for the season, so that's it. You just have to keep watering them until the next year. But I'm going to do more of a cherry blossom look. I'm going to use a coral color because that's what I wanted. So I'm going to take like a brown alcohol ink marker, and this is like a darker brown, and I'm gonna, with the darker one, excuse me, I'm going to go in with the lighter one. And I'm just using those two colors, and I'm not going to do too much, and you guys already know that's how I do it. So let's bring that in here. Just a little bit of that brown. And then I'll bring this medium brown to kind of finish that off. Okay, so I'll just go in everywhere where I see the brown branch or stem areas. I think there and there too. Okay, so I'll obviously complete all that. And then with my leaves, I'm just going to take 2 colors of green, again, a medium and a dark. Usually with these guys, I'll go into the very center. And then I'll go in with the other color. So that was the dark one, this is the medium one. And if I don't get a lot of contrast, I'll come back in with the dark one again down the center. Oh, that was kind of a bummer. I got into the flower there. I didn't mean to do that, but there you go. And then with my flowers, I think I'm just going to put a little color in the very center so then the edge looks white. And actually, I should grab something else for that, but I'll do that in a minute. So, just quick there. That's the medium. And then this is the light. I didn't want it to do too dark, so... And you always start wherever the color is, the dark color, and pull the color out. And I'm going to do this with each little guy. Something like that. And let me get some Albert. This is a neutral color, and it's kind of like a little bit brown. I'm going to put it right under here, just so it looks like this little shade, a little shadow where this cup's over. So it's not like I forgot it, I just wanted it to look white. So I'm just going to put that right over there, a little bit under here. And that's what I'll do with all my flowers. Petals or buds can be a little bit something similar. Just put a little bit of coral medium there. And the lighter color, just pull some of that out. That's it. And if I feel like I need to add a little bit of this, I will. Just throw something there. And then the greenery, of course. I'll be back. Guys, I think I am done. Just making sure. Alright. And then we'll have this guy, and I don't know how much we can see. I mean, that's pretty good. I can see all the scallops. Oh yeah. So they did this really nicely, so you can definitely see the scallops left and right. Try to keep that, you know, even left and right. All those little scallops I can see. Yeah, that's perfect. I mean, I can see the flowers here. That all looks really good. Love it. Okay, this piece needs to be replaced. That's very not sticky. Not too sticky. Okay, we do need this to not move, so we want to put quite a bit on here. I will say I believe this design is small enough that you can run it through your Scout if you would like. There you go. Obviously I would trim this away. And then I have my For You. And see how well we can see in there. Oh, that's also pretty easy to see. I have this all lined up really nicely here. On this other side too. That's perfect. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to reset that. Very nice. Okay. Alright, let's run these guys through. Oop. I'm trying to get that nicely on there. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. Let's see what this guy looks like. Oh my goodness, look how lovely, and everything that falls out, just nice and delicate. Perfectly cut. And then we have the For and the You. And you have more sentiments on your clear stamp there that if you want to use like this little die with. So, you know, thanks for all you do, you know, for you on your special day, for you on your birthday, and then you just cut it out. So you can complete your sentiment that way also if that's what you want to do. And let me clean up just a little bit. I'll be right back, guys. So let's bring this stuff over. Oh my gosh. And for you, should put it like that. A little something unexpected, a little different. Okay. So tuck this up over here. I'm going to glue this down. I'm going to put plenty of glue points because of course we want it to really adhere to all the nooks and crannies and hills and valleys that we have going on here. So I'm putting glue all over. Like right here. Okay. I'm going to put this on top just to hold it down, not to put a lot of weight. And I'm going to get some smaller dimensionals on the back of this. Okay, so I just put some little dimensionals on that. And actually, let's do... I'm not going to push this down quite yet. Oh yeah, that's cute right there. Let's see, that looks pretty straight to me. What do you say? Alright, and that is our card. Gorgeous, refined, elegant, lovely. Oh my goodness. You know, I keep on my cards, I'm like, oh, this will be great for my niece's wedding. Oh, this one's gonna be great for my niece's wedding. Honestly, she has black like as her theme. She wants people to show up in black and all that kind of thing, and like this is really, really pretty. Alright guys, sorry for the rough edit, and I know things look a little different, but I was gonna say, yeah, she has black, you know, like a theme, but it's also gonna be in the Stone Tour Valley. There's lots of stone fruit out there. That's what her dad always was, an operations manager out there with a company that works with stone fruit, and there's gonna be like trees all over near the river, and I thought, you know what? That'd be really cute. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. I'll have images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box. Thank you so much, Spellbinders, for sending these items for review. I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.